Hi there everybody, welcome back to another installment of Dr. Nick's Drink Lab. So today we're going to be doing another great experiment on one of Yeti's new products, the cup cap. So what the cup cap is that they've actually brought out basically a thermos type top that you can fit onto your Rambler bottles. So your Rambler bottles are available in 18, 26 and 36 ounce size, and they come in standard with this, what they call a triple hull cap, which is a great fully insulated lid. But if you want to have a drink out of there, you've got to remove that lid every time, and as you do that, you let a little bit of the heat or the cold out of that each time. So with the cup cap, what it actually comes with is right in the lid here. You screw that on top of there and replace the lid. That's a double wall insulated cup, so you can drink that. You can be stinging hot drinking there and it's not going to hurt your hand. The other thing it also does is it actually acts as another layer of insulation, helping to keep your hot inside that thermos. So just like many others, you've got like the 360 design. Give it a quick crack like that, and you can pour out your hot liquid. So just before doing this video today, I've freshly boiled a jug of hot water and put that in there. So that'll be give or take about 100 degrees. Now I haven't done any kind of preheating or anything like that to the Rambler bottle. But what we'll do is every couple of hours come back and actually take a reading with a digital thermometer and see how that liquid's going in there and how much heat it is maintaining. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our first 2 hour reading. So what I've got here is I've got my digital thermometer, and so we're just going to do a pour straight out of the flask here. So what we'll do is take off that cap, which is a double wall insulated lid, and just give it a little twist. So with the 360 lid, what that means, just with that little crack of it, you can pour it out of any angle. You don't have to worry about lining up a spout or tipping it out sideways or anything like that. So we'll have a quick look at that and we'll sort of see how it goes. So poured a nice cup of that what was boiling water in there, and we'll just let it take that reading for a second. Okay, so I've got that at 78 degrees. Okay, so obviously there wasn't any sort of preheating or anything done to the Rambler bottle there earlier. So we'll write that reading down and we'll come back and we'll see how we're going at the 4 hour mark and see how it's holding temp at that point. So pouring a nice cup of plain water, but that could be a hot coffee or a tea or anything else that you like, so we'll just let that find its reading. And 4 hours later, pulling up there, I'm not sure if the camera can get a good shot of that, but that's at 67 degrees. Important to note though, like where we dropped a couple of degrees, that's still a fairly hot sort of drink. Anything from about 60 degrees and above is a water that can actually cause a 3rd degree burn. So it's still nice and hot inside there. So let's see how we're going in another 2 hours at the end of the experiment, and we'll see how we finish up. So we'll take that final reading to see how it went. So as it was 6 hours ago, we had some brand new boiling water straight out of a kettle put into the 18 ounce Rambler bottle. And as you know, we've used the cup cap on there to sort of treat that as like a bit of a thermos. So we'll take the final reading on there today, a bit of a crack just to make sure we keep the heat in there, and we'll take that final reading and see where we landed. Okay, so a little bit of water left in here from all those readings that we've done today, but that's just what it would be like if you were drinking from your coffee all day as well. And pretty quickly that's come up. Look, so it has dropped a few more degrees obviously since the last reading, and we're currently at 55 degrees as the finishing temperature. So still a pretty warm drink, but it has been 6 hours later. So we'll get that down so we finish there at 55. There you go. So there you have it. That's the Yeti cup cap. So come on down to a Tentworld store if you'd like to check out more, or go to tentworld.com.au if you want some more information. So yeah, great addition to the Yeti range of products. So come on down, we'll see you in store. Thanks.